Hi guys, don't mind my hair. This is what happens when I throw it up and it's humid and I strained it and it's still, it just has a mind of its own right now. I don't even know what to do about it. Anyway, I know this is wild, but I just came on here to talk about another book haul that I had. I had gone into Barnes & Noble to get one of Kristen Hanna's books that she had advertised a couple of days ago called Summer Island, and I thought I hadn't read it because the cover is entirely different than what I have, the copy that I have. So when I got there and I read the back, I was like, oh my god, I've read this book. It's actually a very good book. I read it about 4 years ago. I don't have a great summary of it because my memory is failing me, but it is about a mother-daughter relationship that is strained and this girl's journey navigating that estrangement, but also her love life and the fact that she has to go to this place, and it's so good. And something I love about Kristen Hanna's novels is it's always interpersonal relationships, but it's very relatable, and yeah, it's very realistic to me and real, raw, beautiful, just beautiful writing. So if you haven't read Summer Island yet, I highly recommend it. But since I was in Barnes & Noble, I felt like I had to get something. Since they were still having their summer romance sale, I needed to get a couple of other novels. So I came across this book called Unwanted. Now, I'm a big hiker, so this just totally screamed at me. Like, I felt like I had to have this book no matter what it was about. It actually is about a detective who is summoned to a small town in Montana, and it's a very rural area of Montana, and there's this guy that is off-grid, and she ends up being really intrigued by him, but he's also the only suspect of a murder that she's investigating. So I'm very curious about this one. Then, of course, Rebecca Yarros came up. This book called The Last Letter. I don't know if anyone has seen this, but it says as seen on TikTok. This just ripped my heart open just reading the back of it. It's about I don't know which part of the military he's in, but a military person who dies, and he sends his best friend a letter, and he says, please go take care of my sister. I'm assuming there's a love story involved. I'm very excited about that. Then, Judy Blume. Does anyone remember Judy Blume? I am a millennial, so I am old enough to have read Judy Blume's novels when I was preteen. This is actually about friendship, something about friendship book stories that I just absolutely fall in love with. I love romance novels, but give me a relatable friendship story and I'm all in. This is about that. I'm very excited to dive into this. And then, of course, I'm always on some sort of health journey. Mental health is definitely one of them. And there is a new therapist, is Lori Gottlieb. I don't know if I'm going to say that right. And she released this book, Maybe You Should Talk to Someone. And this just looks really good. She pulls quotes from this book all the time of her own, obviously. And honestly, I am just really excited to dive into this. A lot of people are raving about this novel. If you are struggling with